What's up, everybody? Welcome in to episode 3 of the Enes Kanter Show. I'm your host, Chris Forsberg, alongside Turkish Delight, Mr. Enes Kanter himself. A lot to catch up on this week. You guys were out west. We have to talk about the West Coast trip. We've got you dancing on stage. Not dancing, but you were on stage at the Office musical. We have the Nets back in town.
Ooh, yes.
A former number 11 not making the trip, but we'll talk a little bit about that. But let's start. I do want to start, not to be on a bad note, but Kemba Walker goes down out in Denver. What is that like?
I mean, first I thought he's just gonna get up and just stop keep playing the game, and then we just saw that he just there for minutes and minutes and just didn't get up, and we watched the replay. Of course, it was very scary because above head, of course, obviously it's very scary, and then we saw that he just didn't move at all, and then we all came around him and we just prayed for him, and I remember like Jaylen Brown was saying, "Hey, stay strong, man," and I remember like he was like 4 or 5 of us was just praying for him, and of course when your brother, when your teammates goes down like that, of course and I think it just did affect us the whole game because we were just thinking about him the whole time.
I mean, how worried are you? Because the way he went down, like Jaylen said, the way his eyes looked, like he was out of it.
It was scary. But I thought I talked to him after it too, but like I thought he just got knocked out.
Right.
The first moment, but he said no, I was conscious. I was just didn't move. But once I see this sign, I'm like, there's something going on.
Yeah.
And I see the trainers that did this sign. The nurses came or whatever, and they put him in that thing. It was very scary.
Did you know at halftime? Because Brad said he went to the ambulance at halftime, and he was like much more coherent and told Brad, "I'm fine." But like, did you guys have any idea?
Brad walked in the locker room in a halftime, and before talk about the game, he said, "Hey, this is what Kemba's situation is. Let's all pray for him, and then I hope he's gonna be okay." And
Brad called it a minor miracle, but he is okay. Like he wanted to play Monday night.
He's a tough dude. He doesn't look like it. He does.
Right.
This little, I don't want to say little, but he's like a point guard. But he's a tough dude. He got the mental toughness. He got.
What was your big takeaway from that road trip as a whole?
I think if you wanna, become a championship team, we need to learn how to win when the pressure is on. And I think we've been doing an amazing job, but we just need to, just pay attention to small details, like boxing out or just not turning the ball over, especially for fourth quarter, because when you play teams against like Clippers or Lakers, we're going to play, or some sort of like Houston, Denver, every position matters. Not every minute, every position matters.
See, I made the case that I was more impressed. I know you only went 2 and 3, but the way you competed with the Clippers, with them having Kawhi and Paul George, the way you guys responded to Kemba going down and almost won that game, to me that showed me more than maybe anything I had seen during the winning streak.
I think so. I think, I feel like we should just not worry about what they didn't worry about us.
Right.
Because when we are out there together, playing together, sharing the ball, trying not make any mistakes and not blame each other, I feel like we are maybe one of the best teams in the league. But we just have to, like I said again, just stay together as a team.
I do want to bring up one thing. There was a sequence in that Clippers game where I think he might have stole the ball and he tried to throw an outlet pass.
Oh, yeah.
It landed maybe in the 17th row.
Yes. Actually, right before the game, I lifted. I lifted pretty hard. I lifted all upper body. And actually, I throw the ball. I'm like, I think this is going to go a little too far. And then I got subbed out. I got subbed out immediately. But and then I came to the bench. Grant.
He was sitting there flexing, right?
He was just like grabbing my biceps. Just like, you're too strong, man. But, yeah, I got to just soften up a little bit.
Little touch.
Yeah.
Touch. You were excited. You made a great defensive play. And
I stole a ball from Kawhi. Like, Come on now.
Then the Kings game. So they're coming back home. Buddy Hield goes off,
Mm-hmm.
but you guys find a way without Kemba,
Mm-hmm.
without Gordon, to win that game. Marcus Smart diving off, like normal.
Yeah.
He's like so banged up. How is he doing what he's doing?
I have no idea how he does it, man. But let me tell you something. When I was on a different team, when I played against him, I hated that dude so much. You have no idea. Like, it's like he can literally guard from 1 through 5. Like, he was guarding Jokic like a couple days ago, and he's guarding Paul George. He's guarding Bielisa. He's guarding all those. Like, I'm like, what is this? Like, how? That shows that, defense is all about heart.
Yeah.
He's just putting his heart out there.
No guard has won in 24 years the Defensive Player of the Year.
I believe he can win it for sure.
Really?
I believe. I mean, I played in a lot of different teams. I played in the West. I played in the East. I played in good teams. I played in the bad teams. But I will say this. I don't think I see a guy given that much on a defensive end, that much effort, that much heart. He's like, one thing about him, what makes him so special, he really doesn't care about his stats.
Right.
He scores 0 points. We win the game, he's cool with it. He's happy. Not many players in the NBA can be like that. What makes him so special is like he only care about his team. He only care about going out there, winning, having fun, staying together. That's why he's a leader.
There was a sequence. So you had a very good game against the Kings, and I thought, again, I think I told you before we started taping, I thought you were going to go for like 30 shots because they were feeding you down low a lot. I think sometimes they forget they should give you the ball, let you do your thing. But you had one sequence. I forget if it was maybe it was in the second half, third quarter. You subbed out of the game right after I think you had a bucket. You said something very emphatically to the bench. You were like, the camera caught you the bench exploded with laughter, and so I was trying to figure out what you said to your teammates. Did you compare yourself to Shaq or something?
No, I remember. So, 10 days ago, we were debating who is the fastest big man in the league. Okay, I'm definitely up there. I'm definitely top 5 fastest big man in the league, and there's no way. They were actually saying, oh, the Holmes is the guy we played yesterday.
Yeah.
Holmes is faster than you. This guy's fast. That guy. I'm like, okay, watch. And then first I beat him on the court. Smart, give me the pass. I lay it up. I turn around. I was just give him a dirty look. So and then they subbed me. I came on the bench. I'm like, exactly. So they were all started laughing. They were all started the cracking up. But I think it's just fun to just see him. They need to have that positive energy on the bench.
Who's giving you grief? Which guys?
The whole team.
Oh, the whole
team. They're like, no, you're the slowest. I'm like, all right, watch. But yesterday game was fun because before the game I talked to Vilade. I mean, I watched Vilade a lot and stuff. And I'm like, okay, I got to show him a couple of his moves on his own against his own team. So I did some spins. I did some hook shots and everything. It was fun.
What's your favorite move?
I mean, I will just say about him. I mean, any move he does, it was just so amazing. His footwork was he was dancing out there. So I cannot pick my favorite, but I think it's his spin baseline. And again, to turn around and finish it with the hook is my favorite.
Speaking of dancing, I keep saying dancing. I know you didn't dance, but off the court this week, you got invited to do the Office musical.
Yeah.
How does that come about? Were you an Office fan before?
I actually watched Office. I mean, first time I came to America, I started watching different shows like Jersey Shore and other shows. And then after I learned to pick up the language a little bit, I started watching this kind of shows like The Office and everything. And at first I was like, it's not even funny. I was watching with my friends. They were all laughing. I'm like, this is not even fun. There's no actions going on. The people are just talking in one office. What is it there to be fun? And then I started understand the jokes and everything. And then, the Celtics set it up for me. I'm like, do you want to be in the musical? I'm like, sure. And I went to Hamilton. I was huge fan of Hamilton. I'm like, sure, I would love to be in a Broadway show. And then they put me up there. I asked them, I was like, hey, I'm not going to sing or I'm not going to dance, right?
I spooked you because when I saw the press release, I thought it said you were going to be in the opening number. So I thought that meant you were going to come out and do some dancing.
They actually told me, you don't know the lyrics, but you can dance a little bit. I'm like, you don't want me to dance. You don't want people to live. live the shows. Like I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna just do my acting.
Yeah.
Just put the things and just get a secret handshake.
You did a good job. You went over to like a little bulletin board, right?
Yeah.
Put a little
And then
thing
I
in.
did, Pam.
Yeah, yeah.
Pam, I did the handshake with the Pam, the secretary, and I left. It literally took me like 30 seconds. That's it. But it was so much fun.
What's next?
Hamilton. No, I'm just joking. What's next? I mean, it was just fun. It was a fun activity. Very fun
I can see you winning a Tony Award. I think that's the Broadway type.
I'm trying to think. Maybe. I hope so.
So I think it goes along with the wrestling thing, though, right? Like you have to be able to
acting.
embrace
it's all
your
about
character.
acting. Oh yeah, for sure.
Did you have to get in like the zone before the thing?
I was just talking to the cast, and I'm like, so how do you guys do it? How long? They've been here. They travel a lot.
Of
They
course.
said they live in a bus. They
Ugh.
live in a tour bus. They said it is a tough life. They said there's no privacy.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you just want your own privacy and just take a shower. You cannot even do that in a bus. It's a tough life, but they love it.
Speaking of road life, did you have any fun out west? Did you get to do anything?
I mean, LA is always fun. I went to prep school there, so I know like lots of people
Yeah.
there. LA is always fun, but I'm trying to think.
Is there one spot you have to go to when you're in LA?
Hmm.
I didn't see you played pretty well, so I don't think you went to In-N-Out Burger.
No, I did not. No In-N-Out Burgers. They don't have it in East, huh?
No.
They don't have In-N-Out Burgers in
No,
East.
funny story for you. Someone was walking through New York like maybe 3 or 4 months ago, and they found like a perfectly preserved In-N-Out Burger on the sidewalk.
What?
But there's none more east than Texas. So like they're in Dallas now, but like so no one knows whether like someone put it on a plane, brought it,
Yeah.
but it was so fresh, it made no sense. So everyone thinks it was like a viral marketing stunt.
Oh my god.
But like if I showed up, if like I'll eat anything. But if I was walking to the Auerbach Center and there was an In-N-Out Burger on the ground,
yeah.
I'm eating it.
Oh yeah, for sure. So I stay in New York in the summer times. You have no idea how many times I Google In-N-Out Burger. See if there's In-N-Out Burger around New York. You have no idea.
Do you know the secret menu?
No, I did not.
Little advice for you here. If you ever go, first off, you got to get everything animal style.
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
Animal style. Okay.
So it's like they put their little secret sauce, which is like the Thousand Island dressing or whatever, and grilled onions on everything. You can do it on fries. You can do it on a burger. You can also order any burger, as many 2x2 patties as you want.
Wow.
So you can say, I want a 40 by 40, and they would come up with some crazy burger stack for you. I mean, you have to pay for it and all that, but
wow.
yeah.
That's
next time we're in LA.
Nice secret. I like
we're
that
gonna
a
hang
lot.
out. There's one on Sepulveda right as you land in LAX.
Uh-huh.
You can walk over. You can watch the planes. Like that's all I'm good for is food. So I mean, I know you get your Turkish
Have you been
food.
to Turkish food before? To Turkish restaurant before?
We'll go back and forth. I don't think I've ever had full on Turkish food. So
Ooh, that is different. It's like you cannot eat it before the game because it's like very heavy.
All right.
Or like you might just like throw up.
Fall
Or
asleep
oh
or-
yeah, you might just like not feel the best.
All right.
But like after the game is like it's so good.
And then you can literally go to sleep.
Oh yeah.
So. What do you do for Thanksgiving?
I actually I love Thanksgiving. So I don't.
Really?
I mean, I don't celebrate, but just because I'm in
Right.
America, I celebrate with my friends. So they invite me. They always have so whenever they invite me, they always have the turkey jokes.
Nice.
I'm from Turkey, and they eat in Turkey. So like they always have that. Everybody does it. Like, okay, what we eating this year? Turkey. I'm like, this is
That's
getting
the
old.
most tired.
I'm like,
pun.
this is getting old, man. Just stop. But I've been to the Thanksgiving dinners before.
Yeah.
They always have fight who's gonna cut the turkey. They
Ooh.
always have fight. Like there is like two family, the dads, whatever. They said I'm gonna cut. No, I'm gonna cut it. So they would always get in a fight. But it's a really good tradition.
You guys are flying this year to New York.
It will be in New York.
So
on the 28th.
will you have friends, family down there? Is there anyone you can hang out with? Will you be with the team? Like Brad set
I
something
am
up.
trying to think.
I bet Brad will set something up. He'll be like, if you don't have someplace to go,
you know what?
come.
Yes, but I got a lot of friends in New York.
Yeah, of course.
I got a lot of friends in New York, but you know what? I wanna. It's just because it's just like very, very warm to be in that tradition. With your friends, even if you don't have your family, even if you with your like friends, it's a nice environment.
Are you a fan of American football?
I am still trying to learn the
Really?
rules. Yes, I don't know every rule, but I'm still trying. But after I get here, obviously I went to the Patriots game.
You went to I was gonna say so.
Yeah, it was really good.
You would make a great tight end. They need some help. Can you catch?
Oh yeah, I got
You got good hands, right?
Oh yeah, I do. Yes, I do.
I think that's
so. But actually, yeah, why not? I'll go to the practice, see what.
I mean,
what's happening.
Brad goes down there. He knows the offensive coordinator. I think he can pull a few strings.
There you go. Let's do it. I'm ready, Patriots.
What is your favorite? If you do get a traditional American Thanksgiving meal, do you have a favorite side dish?
I would probably say the dessert ones. No.
Side dish.
No. You know what? I'll pick them the pies.
Okay.
That's the best part. You know what? Sometimes I don't care about the food. I care about
You
the
care about
pies.
the company, right?
Yes. Oh yeah. But I care about the pie.
Oh yeah.
I care about the pie. But it's just like they got all kind of like.
What's your pie rankings? Like, what's your favorite go-to pie? Because like my mom shows up with like key lime or something. I'm like, what is this? Give me chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
Chocolate. Banana.
Chocolate cream, right? That is
chocolate cream, chocolate banana. I'm trying to think.
Apple.
Apple pie is good.
Like with
pumpkin.
8 scoops of ice cream on it.
Oh yeah. Whipped cream.
Oh yeah.
Some chocolate chips
My
on
kids,
it.
they don't even they cut a slice of pie and then they just like put the whipped cream. So it's like
You don't even see the pie because there's so much whipped cream
and I
on
never
it.
see my kid. They're just behind a
Yeah.
tower of whipped cream. So yeah. Well, that's what American holidays are.
That's awesome.
Just food and football. And
It's nice because like America has like after I came to America, there is so much like holidays. Every week there is something going on.
half of them are invented though.
Yeah, like Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Or Easter or Christmas or
I'm
New
so
Year
intrigued to
or
ask you about what Enes Kanter does for Valentine's Day, but I'm going to save that for our February episodes.
Okay, please do.
I need
Because
I need to know about the love life of
Yes.
of Enes Kanter.
We'll talk about
Do you
it.
like playing on Christmas?
Oh, it's a huge blessing.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, some people have been in the league for like 14, 15
Right.
years, and they never get to play on Christmas Day. So I've been blessed to be in a really, really good teams. It's all about the Christmas spirit, of course, but that's everybody at home with their family, and they're watching you. You know, I feel like it's a huge blessing to be on the court for a million fans.
Vincent posted a video of you eating because while we're on the subject of
Oh
food.
Lord. Okay.
So I tried to zoom in.
Right.
Pineapple and peanut butter.
and grapes or peanut butter over peanut butter. But let me tell you something. Okay. So just because I don't want to eat bread, right?
Okay.
I'm like, okay.
No bread.
No bread, no carb.
Oh wow.
So I try to eat fruit, of
Okay.
course.
Which is good.
And I'm like, you know what? I'll just add a little flavor on it. So I put the peanut butter on it, and after Vincent told me, a lot of the players came up to me and said, "Yeah, we saw that you were doing. That's so weird. You don't do that in America."
Well, I wouldn't say we don't do it in America. It's just the combination.
Because no, I saw people dipping their apple in peanut butter.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm
big
both.
on that.
Yeah, it's like it's both fruit.
Have you had Nutella?
Oh, I love Nutella. Oh my God, Nutella might be my favorite breakfast, lunch, and dinner ever.
It should be a drug.
Oh yeah,
You know,
it is like a drug.
I
You
mean,
can,
my
you
kids
literally can addict it.
We bought this like family size pack of their little breadstick like things that you dip in the Nutella.
Yes, I know what you're
It's
talking
like,
about.
oh my God. Oh my God. My kids went through it in like a week.
I
was like,
remember
listen.
when I was growing up, my dad has to get it. So it was me and my other two brothers and sisters.
You got big kids.
And my dad has to get all of us a different jar of Nutella. So we don't. And I used to finish mine.
Yeah.
And go steal from theirs.
So mean.
Oh yeah, I know I shouldn't do that.
Crunchy peanut butter or plain peanut butter?
Crunchy.
I do like crunchy.
I like crunchy.
I can't do smooth peanut butter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Like I don't want no organic. If you're gonna eat a peanut butter,
So-
you have to get like Skippy.
Yes, 100%. So the Celtics showed up with I think Teddy brand
No.
peanut butter.
Nope.
No
It's like-
sugar, no nothing in it.
Nope.
Like
it has to be like bad for you.
straight to the trash.
You know when you go trying to get an orange chicken, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't go to PF Chang's to eat an orange chicken. I go like to
Yeah.
Panda Express to eat
Yeah,
an orange
exactly.
chicken. So it's like you have to get like I don't know, like it's different.
Is there a Panda Express around here that you
I'm
frequent?
not sure.
They're
I
everywhere.
know
I mean,
New
they're
York,
it's
but
mostly
I haven't
like
been,
mall
I haven't
food courts
been
or
in
whatever.
Boston.
I'm the guy who walks past the free samples when they give
really?
them, yeah, like 7 times.
I was like, okay, I'm full
too
now.
cheap to buy,
I can
buy
go
that.
home.
You were telling me you wore makeup on during the game yesterday?
Yeah, so this is what happened. So actually, ESPN was doing this thing about
We can't mention ESPN.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
NBC Sports Boston was broadcasting the game. Go ahead.
Okay, so NBC, but yeah. So I was talking to this television crew about
Very
tackle.
nice. Very well done.
And, they said, oh, just a little touch up. It was right before the game. I'm like, okay. I'm like, sure. So they put like a little powder on me, a little foundation on me. And then, okay, so I'm just going to go in the locker room and just wash it before the game. And I forgot. And actually, one of my friends sent me a picture of my face on my phone. I was like, did you do makeup? I swear, I was like, did you do makeup? I was like, oh, I forgot to take my makeup off.
I'm impressed that he noticed. I will say, I like to think I'm pretty observant. I did not notice.
Yes. I'm like, did you do makeup? I'm like, I didn't answer him.
Again, you played well, so I think maybe it's a new trend.
Ooh.
You know how like Rip Hamilton had the mask and he had to keep wearing it. Yeah, maybe you got
that might be a new
Did
thing.
you get a fresh cut too? That
I
haircut?
did, yes.
Yeah.
That
Taco
game
do
day.
that?
Game day. It's actually Gordon Hayward's guy.
No, that's
I
my
swear.
guy.
Oh, is it really?
Yes.
Josh.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes, yeah, Titletown Barbers.
Yes, Titletown
Yes.
Barbers. Shout out to Titletown Barbers.
What? Legitimate. They're like their haircuts are. I mean, for me, it's kind of expensive. Yeah, but it's great.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
He's doing a really good job. So it was right before the game.
Did Josh come here? Or did you have to go to
came to
Native?
my house.
Oh,
He came
look
to my
at
house.
you.
I know.
Josh doesn't come to my house.
Oh.
I got to go to the mall with the common people.
Yeah, so I asked Gordon because, I mean, when Gordon was growing up, I mean, not growing up, when Gordon was in his like first couple of 3 years in the league, I was with him. He has this like dorky haircut. Like he did not care about his haircut. Yeah. And then after he came to Celtics, he just changed immediately. I'm like, wow, he looks like he's like a GQ, you know? I got to ask him.
His wife, Robin, saved him.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I know Robin years and years. She's a amazing girl.
Yeah. She's the one I think who found Titletown.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So and then I asked Gordon, I was like, hey, man, what's your haircut guy?
Nice.
And then he texted me the name. And then I went there. He did an amazing job.
Podcast idea.
Okay.
One of these times, whenever it grows out, we're going to go to Titletown and do a podcast from the chairs. I got my guy Jeff, too, another one of the barbers there. Shout out to my guy Jeff.
So thanks, Gordon.
We'll get it hooked up. We'll get Josh. We'll get Jeff. We'll get all dolled up. Maybe we'll get Gordon out there.
Yeah.
Big haircut podcast.
Yeah.
That goes great on audio.
That would be seriously amazing. Yeah. We could do the podcast while we're getting a haircut.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
I think we need to take this thing on the road.
Yeah, Gordon is. I appreciate Gordon. You know, I heard about one thing about Gordon. You know how he broke his hand. Yeah. So he has to like activate his finger. So he plays so much video games, so he could activate his hand and finger. I'm like, are you kidding me?
He tried. He told us the other day. He said that it was good because it helped with his rehab.
That's what I heard.
And
it was on internet. I'm like, what?
It's BS. That's what I would say if I was trying to play more video games. And
I would never ever hear that.
Did you ever hear?
Video game will help you get rehab.
He was doing like a live stream one day, and he was playing Fortnite. And Robin, they have 3 kids. Like it's not like it's a quiet house, you know. And Robin needed some help, and she kind of yelled at him, and people got all over her because the stream caught her saying bath time, and so.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
so that again. So I think he's just using that as an excuse to go play video games.
He's a video gamer. He was a video gamer 8 years ago, and he's still a video gamer.
Do you play video games?
I grew up playing Super Mario.
Okay, that's my speed.
That's classic.
Yeah.
You can never beat that. But I play FIFA a lot. I don't play. I don't play NBA 2K a lot.
Which team do you play with?
My favorite is Liverpool, so I pick Liverpool a lot because I'm a big Mo Salah fan. Yeah. So I'm like I pick Liverpool all the time.
All right, I got 2 things I want to finish with. One.
Yes.
I want to show this to everybody here. It says, "Appreciate all you do for us. Let's have a great year," from Grant. And so Grant Williams has been talking about wanting to go make candles for like all season long. And so was this just in your locker today?
No, he actually handed it to me and told me Happy Thanksgiving. It was very nice of him.
What a sweetheart.
Very nice of him. Actually, this smells very good.
So it's cedar, smoked cedar, and nutmeg.
It actually smells very, very
good. It's really
nice.
So
he picked a really good one, yeah. It's it smells very holiday.
I need to go track him down because I need the full story about how he picked his scents and flavors.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we should go get him. He's a good dude, right?
Oh yeah, he's very smart, very intelligent. He's a high basketball IQ, and he's like, as a rookie, you don't talk a lot because you're very new to the league. But he is different. Like on the court, he talks more than some other veterans we have in a team. Always talks, always like communicating with his teammates, always points and stuff. He's definitely one of the, he makes the locker room more fun.
It seemed like Tatum and maybe I'm trying to think who else, Jalen were a little sick of it by the end of the some of those 3-point contests, because he just goes.
Oh yeah,
and goes.
He does, but he's a good. I like him.
No. I think he's well intentioned. It's just funny to see a rookie kind of like.
Yeah, you don't talk a lot. You're not supposed to. I remember when I was a rookie. They're having an easy.
Were you a quiet rookie?
No, but so one day, this is what happened. One day I was in a plane. Gordon was there too, actually. I told Al Jefferson how he played.
Yeah, of course.
I was like, I don't feel like a rookie. After that moment, my life turned into be hell. So he literally, the rest of my year after the All-Star break was like destroyed. I have to wake up every morning, even in the road games, go get donuts for the team. Even when I was in a road game, I have to call a cab, get in a cab, go find a donut shop, and come back to the hotel and hand some donuts. I remember it was Gordon too, by the way. Gordon was in there too.
Right.
So Al Jefferson hid my clothes and my phone, because one time I forget to bring donuts. So he hid my clothes and had my phone. And Gordon actually wrote a letter and said, every time I forget to bring the donuts, it's a $500 fine.
Oh, for a rookie, that's...
For a rookie, $500 fine. After that moment, I never forgot to bring donuts ever again. I'm like, Gordon told me to sign this. I'm like, really, Gordon?
What's the best donuts you found? Did you eat the donuts or did you just?
Sometimes I eat the donuts,
right.
but probably the best one I had. So I took a cab in Portland. I say, hey, take me like the donut shop.
Yeah.
And they take me. This cab driver told me there is this one donut shop called Voodoo Donuts. They said,
yes.
They said they got in trouble for making a donut from a cough medicine. I'm like, what? They made a donut from a cough medicine. They got in trouble. I'm like, this is wild. Take me there, please. Yeah. So they take me there. If you
Voodoo's great. So there's one in
Orlando
now too.
If you Google that, it's like the craziest donut shop ever.
Oh yeah.
I've ever seen. I never seen like this. So many different kind of donuts.
It is great.
And I took like bag of a lot of donuts.
So
and took them to the team.
I can tie this in. This is going to be promotional wise because NBC Universal, the company that owns us, has Universal Studios down in Florida, and they have a Voodoo Donuts in their plaza.
Oh.
And so before you even enter the park, so my kids are already like off the wall, like they see all the rides, they're sensory overload. And my wife goes, "Oh, we should stop at Voodoo Donuts first." And I'm like, "What are we doing here? Like, it's going to be bedlam." But yeah, they went through. The hardest part was they didn't know which one they wanted.
Oh,
because there's so many options.
Oh yeah, there's so many options.
Are you a Krispy Kreme fan?
So first I came to America, they told me to go get Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
I had no idea what Krispy Kreme was. And then they said, okay, they told me, they explained what Krispy Kreme was. And then I tasted it and was like, I like Boston cream better. I like Boston cream better than the great. It's just, I don't know, it's just so heavy for you.
Yeah,
no.
No.
You eat that, you skip lunch.
It's like dinner. Turkish food. You can't have a glazed Krispy Kreme before a game.
Because you eat that, you skipping breakfast and you skipping lunch.
All right, last thing. Nets are in town. People are going to be listening to this Wednesday morning. Nets are in town. Mm-hmm. No Kyrie. Mm-hmm. Are you disappointed?
I'm disappointed. I'll be honest, because I guess not just me, but the whole state waited for this moment for a long time, and now he's hurt and now playing. I'm very disappointed, but I think that there's 2 games, of course, and he's gonna come back, and we are gonna welcome him somehow.
How do you think they'll welcome him?
Well, from what I heard from the fans, and it's gonna be very interesting.
There'll be a lot of 11 jerseys, a lot of tape over the back.
Oh yeah, I remember when first time KD wasn't back in OKC. It was wilder than a playoff game.
Yeah,
I never seen anything like that before. But I know when Kyrie's back, it's gonna be like that.
I know you weren't here last year, but can you, from talking with your teammates now, do you get a sense of why things are so different? Why everyone's feels more empowered this year, or what? Like, do we put too much of an emphasis on Kyrie, or is it?
I mean, I wasn't here, so I cannot make any comments
Right.
about last year's team. But this year, I mean, we just have so many good guys on the team. We have really good leaders. We have leaders that wants to be here, obviously, and we have the players. Because I mean, we all NBA players. We know we're gonna go out there and score the ball, and we're gonna defend whatever. But I think most important for us to get to the next level is chemistry. So far, I mean, for us, we're just gonna go out there. I mean, we're gonna play hard. We're gonna play smart. But I think for us, the really important thing is just have fun, smile, enjoy what we do. Because I mean, you're only gonna do this job for so long. You have to enjoy the process.
Well, first off, I've kept you way too long. I always do this. We were gonna
It's
call
all
a guest. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that. He's
Are you
late for
good?
practice now. Probably won't play tomorrow because Brad's gonna be mad.
Joke.
I want to tell everyone, subscribe on
Please,
all your
you
favorite
better.
podcasting acts. 5-star
You
reviews.
better give me a 5.
Fans have been telling Enes that they enjoy the podcast
yeah,
while
they
he's going
do.
out on the floor.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Every time I'm out there, it's like, hey, we love your podcast, man. It's like, I appreciate it. Thank
People
you
keep
so much.
coming to me and saying, "Hey, I came in with such low expectations. I love it."
That is so
And I think that's a reflection of me. Like they thought I would ruin it somehow.
Oh no.
Completely okay. I want a guest next week. We're not doing a guest this week.
Oh, next week we got a surprise guest for sure. I'm promising you, we got a
Can
surprise
we call
guest.
Donnie Wahlberg at some point?
We should.
Yeah, right. He's the Celtics fan. I told you. Text him before we
You know
tape
what?
next week.
Next year, next episode, I'm gonna call one of the Wahlbergs. How about that?
How about that for a tease, people?
How about one of the? I'm gonna call.
But
one
you
of the
have to leave a
Wahlbergs.
5-star review
You
and a
better.
positive comment and subscribe in order for us to call a Wahlberg next time. I see that. My kids watch these YouTube videos and they'll like actually break in the middle of it and they'll be like, "Press slam the like button."
Wow.
Yeah, and my kids do it because they think they're supposed to.
That's awesome.
So, thank you everybody for tuning in for episode 3 of the Kanter Show Podcast. That's Kanter Show Podcast. I didn't even get the name right.